Hello and welcome to Crafting with Jane. Today we are going to be making a fun background. Now, I've already started it, so on a board, because you're going to be inking, I have put some low tack tape. So I have put them across this way, right the way across that way and across that way. And then I've taken sort of sections. So what we've left is some sort of triangles, rectangles, little pieces like that, and some white pieces in between. Now we're going to take some different colours. So I've got a pink, which is Melon Mambo, and I'm going to put some pink on here, and I'm just going to take it probably up here. Maybe one in the middle, and maybe a little one down on here. I'm going to be blending them through, so I will close it, but I'm going to be blending through. So now we've got a green, and the green is going to be, let's do a green one here, maybe a green one there. And let's take a green one down on here. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get the colour down first. And because the tape is quite wide, it means that we can get quite a bit of colour in there and we can make it reasonably bright. Okay, now I want to do blue. I'm going to do the blue over this, and hopefully this will come out quite nicely. In on the blue, I'm just taking that up on here. Let's have a blue one up in on here. Might actually need 4 colours in thinking about it, because I've got a couple of spaces left over there. So that's going to be my blue. That's my blue down on there. Okay, and then I'm going to do one more. So the one more is going to be, I fancy doing a yellow actually. So let's have this yellow. It's quite a nice deep yellow. And I'm going to take my yellow in on here and my yellow in on there, like that. Okay. To make sure that I'm right up into my corners. Okay, so that's given me some colour, and then what I want to do is I want to do some stamping over the top. So I've taken some little things. I want it to be quite pretty, so I've taken my favourite script, which is this one, and I like it because it's quite small. It does mean that I can then pop it in where I want it to go, and it's not going to go everywhere. So I'm going to put that in here, and then I need to think of the colour that I'm going to do it in. I could do it in black. Don't think I really want black. I might do it in brown actually. I've got soft suede out here, so I'm going to do it in brown because I think that that might work. And I don't know if I'm going to do it all in brown, so I'm going to take a little piece like this. And I'm going to put it across like that. So that's on the blue. And then I'm going to take this one on here on the blue. And we'll take it just off like that on the blue. Okay, so that's done it in brown. I want it in different colours because then it'll look all different. And I think that that will look quite fun. So I'm going to take this off on here, and I could use different text, but I quite like this because it's quite small, so it means I'm unlikely to go over the edges. Okay, so we've done a brown. I think I've got a really, whoops, sorry, shaking the camera. I've got a really dark, that's better. I've got a really dark green, and I think I'm going to do that over the green ones. So let's just do that. So that's going to come right over that one like this. Oh, Oh, it's not quite up to the top. That'll do. And then this one's going to have to go right in on the center like that. Perfect. Look at that. I'm just going to try and take a little bit down on the bottom and maybe just a little bit on the top. There we go. Okay, so that's got, we've now got brown, we've got green. What are we going to do on the pink? I might do black on the pink actually, because that will probably stand out quite nicely. So let's take black. I'm just going to take this in like this. And that's going to go in on the pink. So that's going to go there. Let's take it this way so we have it in all different directions. That's going to go that way. Let's take this one up this way. That's going to go up that way. Now you see, I think it's looking, oh, I've missed a green one there, haven't I, right in the corner. Now what are we going to do on the yellow? What quite colour I want to do on that yellow? I might even do, let's go a bit, let's go in a dark. I'm trying to get this out without grabbing the camera. So this is a dark blue. So I'm going to do that in the dark blue. So we've just got all different colours in on there. That one's going to come that way. And we'll have it off on there. Yeah, that looks nice. And this one I'm going to take all the way over this way. Like that. And then I might, because I've only got a little tiny bit on here, I might just take that just there, just for something that's different. Okay, so now we've got all of those covered, and then let me just give this a, and you can do it with whatever you want. You can do it with whatever colours you want. It will just give you like a sort of a mosaic type background, which is quite fun. Now, I've got to do this quite carefully because obviously I've got quite a lot of ink on here, but I should be able to just pull this off. Let's take, that wasn't quite where it should be, was it? Let's take that down here. Can't remember which one was the first one I did. Is this one coming straight across? No, that's not coming across the top. That one I think is, yes, right. So, oops, no, that's only coming. It's funny, isn't it, when you can't work out which was the top first one that you did over the top. Is that one that goes over the top? No. Okay, I'm just going to, because this is really good tape, I should be able to just move it off like this. Let's take this like, come on. That's better. So that's coming off. And I just need to make sure that I can get this out of the way so it's not going to stick on everything and make mucky marks, because I've done this on white because I think it will show up better on white. And then this must be the bottom one. So what you should do is remember which way you've done your tape, but I didn't. That way. And then I've just got this one on here. Like that. And then you've got almost like a print. Can you see on here how quite exciting those pieces are. Now, what I'm going to do now is, because I want to sort of line it up and coordinate it a bit, I'm going to take my gold Posca pens, and I'm taking my thin ones because I want gold, because I want it to look reasonably opulent. And I'm going to take, this is me trying to get it out of the, come on. It's funny, isn't it, when you try and get things out and your fingers won't work. Okay, so I'm going to take this down, and I've got to work out which way I'm going to do it, because I've got quite a few lines on here, but I really like the way it's looking. So I'm going to take one down on here first, so right the way across. What I could do is actually take it right the way across on the side like this. So I'm going to take this one, all the way down like that, and then I can take this one all the way down like this. Okay, then I can have this one. Oh, let's do this one, which is going all the way across. So it's trying to make sure that you don't want any lines that are going to cross. So doing these two this way first. When I then take this one this way, I know that I can take this from here to that line, and that from there to there, so that that doesn't, can you see how that doesn't cross? I want to have this one coming down here, and I'm going to have this one coming down here. So you need to just make sure that you're not going to go across. So on here I've got two pieces to go across, so I need to make sure that I don't. I'm going to come from here to here, and then I'm going to come from there to there. You can do it in a brighter colour if you want. You can do it in black. I just want it to be fairly subtle, so I'm going to do it like that. I'm not going to do it like that. Okay. Okay, so now that's got that sort of, oh no, I've missed one on here, haven't I? You can see when you've missed them. So I need to do this one. This has got to come over two. So one, like that, and then this has got to come this way, and we'll take that to there like that. Like that. So that comes in. Now I've got a little tiny piece there, which in reality, the way I've moved it, what I should really do is to have a little tiny bit of colour in there, but I don't want it to come, it's going to be a difficult one in there. What colour can I do it in that it's not going to show? I'm just going to take a, have I got a yellow? Yeah, I'm just going to take this yellow. Now it is a alcohol marker, but we've just got this little tiny bit here, which should really have something in it. So I'm just going to do this. And that just takes that little tiny bit so that it works its way through. And then you can turn it round to whichever way you like it. I think I'm going to have it this way. So I think that works quite well. And then across on these pieces, what I want to do is I want to get some words that just will go across on there. So you could have something like, let me have a think what I've got. Have I got any words in on here that I can just put across? I don't think I have actually. I've always got lots of stamps with words, so let me see if I can find something with some words on. Bear with me 1 second on this so you can actually have a look and see, but I think it will work really well with just a few little words. So let me see if I've got any words that are easy to grab. Don't want anything too big. That might work. I'm just trying to get something that's just a long, I could have, I'm just trying to see if I've got it here. You can never find anything when you're looking for it, can you? Is that, nope. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just, you can flip it through if you want to, but I'm just, something like that will work actually. So I'm taking, I've just pulled out a couple of stamps. So you need to have something that's not going to be longer than the smallest ones. So You're Too Kind, I think that might actually work with maybe love. So let's put You're Too Kind, because that will go for any sort of stamp, won't it? So let's just put that in. I need to get a small block out, but then you can see how it can work. Now if you want to, you can actually just put a different sort of stamp or something across there. So if you've got a long thin one, you could use a long thin one if you wanted to. I'm just going to use this because I don't want to have too much coming on, and I just wanted to show you how you can take it. So, you know, if you've got a long, so for example, I could take something like this, I could mask that off, and then I could have a border going through. I'm just going to try this because I quite like You're Too Kind on here. And then I am going to take it in black. And then what I would do is I would put, let's take it like this on here. So You're Too Kind. You're Too Kind. You're Too Kind. Not doing it particularly straight, but then it doesn't matter too much. Like that. Let's have this one coming up this way. That one can come off there. This one can come off there. And then I've got these little ones on here, which I'm going to put just the word. Let me just take this one off and I'll clean it off afterwards. There was one that was love, wasn't there? Here we go. So that's just a tiny weeny little word. But that will then work in that little tiny space, won't it? So let me just get that in so it's relatively straight. And I can put that there. I can put that there. I can put that way. And that way. Okay, so you've now got a rather fun looking card. Let me take this off of here. Got this a bit stuck. I might have some sticky on there. Okay, so you've got that like that. Then you just need to put it onto a mat, or you can just literally do, in fact, what I would probably do is do it with the gold around the side and then put it onto a card blank, and you've got a really fun card. So I hope you enjoyed that as something that was a little different. As always, please stay safe and well. Please be kind and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.